Yeah, I gotta pick him up here. This isn't good.
목표로 이동하겠다.
A lot of things are like accelerated as well, which is also not pleasant.
비비, 쏴!
There we go, good stuff.
아, 재활용도 못하겠네.
Irene won't get a resistance shot because he's not in cover to the nearest target, so that's how that works.
내가 먼저 간다.
Right, let's get this gal out of here, seeing as I wasn't going to. There was a damn freaking Mungo down there. I thought so. He was just really doing a good job at hiding. Yeah, I'd get the hell out of here. It is dangerous.
당신의 저항도 여기까지야.
Bianca, by the way, is like such great fodder for these dudes to imitate us. Is a concern. Right, let's get this thing repaired.
모노 비비, 가자.
I do have an overcharge. It's probably not that necessary, but I mean, sure. Let's just eradicate this thing.
나 최대 출력 100%다.
Took a few hits though. Right. I need to make a very careful decision on what I want to do here. A bit nervous at having you anywhere near this. I can't reinstitute your hide. Unfortunately, the only problem with Misty as well, apparently, is that her hiding ability is, it takes a long time to get that back. So I think we just get stuck in here, I guess. There are some worries, however. This could go pretty badly. I bet it's got fulfillment. It does. Oh! It has Blade Storm. That's terrible. Nice, good job.
보스는 확실히 해.
Of course, it's got freaking Blade Storm. Well, Cell is lucky to be still going here. Yeah, so soloing these dudes, kind of dangerous. Kind of forced to do a lot of, yeah, kind of forced to get involved with a lot of making sure I stay as a team here. We got Irene in front here. I've got to protect. I don't know if it's going to help. Just kicked him in the face. What a shot. Oh, Irene, you're the best. That's what happened to, that's what happened to Letton. That was brutal. Okay, we know there's a dude over there.
너무 긴장하지 않아도 돼.
And we're gonna go ahead and give it a piece of our minds. Goodbye.
이제 편안히 쉬려.
Oh, he blocked it!
인정해줄게.
Damn! Got stunned though. I gotta get just the hell out of there. Run!
꽤 괜찮은 선택인걸? 앤 이동할게요.
This has definitely been a curious mission. This I've enjoyed it though.
이제 아프지 말아요.
Now we know what was hiding in these you know, just copying each other's buffs and stuff. That's so annoying. Definitely got to try and keep on top of them. That's for sure. Oh yeah, he's very defeated. Beautiful. They got some serious abilities on them as well. Like not to be shirked at. They've got some very strong masteries on them. And they should be. They're like level 55 plus. Should have some good stuff on them.
섬광랑. 오늘 잘 풀리는데.
But so does Sam, you know. Is that our first level 57? It is. If you would be Elisa. Oh, and Irene gets her as well. Nice. Cheers me up. Hey, and you're level 55 as well. Nice to get hold of some new gear for you too. Sweet. Right, there's still a few of these dudes about. I think they're all mainly down this this left side. We never really got down there. These things are pesky. Huh! That's a cute little ability. I both like it and absolutely hate it. In equal measure. I wouldn't mind getting Kylie up top here, actually. We can use our, we can use this to do that as well. That's the real strength of, like, these movement abilities, is to, like, ignore ladders and stuff. And, like, do stuff like that. That gives you so much good use. This thing's got a lot of buffs on it. Well, it didn't save it. Can you imagine that copies, like, a huge stack of immortality off Bianca? Oof. It's, that sounds like, sounds pretty bad.
지체할 시간이 없습니다.
Let's see if there's any more down here. I don't know that there is. Alright. So, heal Giselle. There we go. Double strength potions is pretty darn nice. And yeah, so you got a catharsis. So if we use this on Giselle as well. So the catharsis bit of it didn't actually help, but the side effects certainly applied indeed. So there we go. So she has turning of the leaf. So she basically gets 2 actions in one, which is, you know, pretty cool.
그렇게 조급해할 필요 없어. 포기하면 편해.
See, the damage it did outside the block wasn't even that much less than just a straight hit, which is kind of crazy when you think about it.
알았어.
One, two, three. There is a 4th one somewhere, but I don't actually quite know where.
넌 날 건드릴 수 없어. 정말
When she
무의미한
hits,
승부야.
she hits hard. Irene, do me a favor. Be awesome.
오케이.
There you go. It's worth it. Remember, of course, whenever she heals anyone or rescues anyone, she gets automatic hero and a random free buff, which is... I have to have hero activated in the first place. Right. It's been a little while since I've triggered that, truth be told.
악당들이여.
Don't get a lot of civilians in missions nowadays, so yeah, I have to have the hero buffers. Oh, there is the 4th one up there. I was right. Alright then. So, nearly got him. Just got to get rid of these last couple. Yeah, Misty took a beating from that swordsman. That blade storm was nice. Yeah, look at all the delay here on the actions being inflicted on her. This is why stuff like catharsis potions are going to be really damn useful.
다들 준비됐어?
Deal with stuff like this. That's why I've also got like deep breathing on Irene just to help deal with these situations as well, because they are going to start becoming more and more relevant as we go.
내 총구가 가리키는 방향이다. 빗나가지 않는다.
Damn you.
괜찮은 녀석이야.
I'll take a second shot. Or at least Kylie can just, you know, finish up with Kins. Nah, she's hitting pretty decently, by the way. Very impressed. So yeah, so here we are. So we get 2 moves of her. And we've seen this before. Albus has the ability to just put Toadie of New Leaf on himself, which is, you know, not inconsiderable. So you get one free action, then you just kind of do whatever from there, basically. And that full dash does count as one action as well, so you're not limited to. It's not like you gain an extra, like a third point. It's that you get one full free action to do something, and then you start again from fresh, which is arguably better. And by arguably, I mean, well, it just is.
알겠습니다.
Can you heal up? You cannot. Damn. Well.
제대로 맞을 거예요.
Wow, good hit.
지금이라도 항복할
You making use out of your new attack bracelet. Good job. And you got level 56 too. Good job, man. See what I mean about the whole concoction thing? That is a problem. I might have to put back her to level 15 and tweak that around.
그래, 내가
I'm so
갈게.
used to it being 15 now as well. That's going to be kind of jarring. Plus, it's also minus. It's obviously you lose the damage. And it's also minus 40 timing, which is not insignificant. So I might have to do something about that. Damn blocking.
모노 비비 가자.
But regardless, looks like we've got this all done. Not gonna lie, Bianca, you might want to get out of the way.
이건 피할 수 없을 걸.
Well, Mungos and citizens all over the Windwall district. The SWAT team has declared the Mungos roaming in the town as an official threat and requests citizens to stay at home. Oh boy. A trailer left on the scene. It was full of empty cages with scratch marks and other signs of recent Mungo inhabitation. Nope. It's likely this group accounted for at least half the Mungos roaming. Albus thinks ahead, considering the next day's case of scale by collecting evidence of the field. It was a trick that Giselle had taught to Albus. Very possible. Also possible. I was trying to imitate Giselle's reasoning, but he couldn't answer those new questions. Takes a while, you know. I mean, it's kind of tough. You can't experience every case no matter how many criminals you arrest. Yeah. I didn't know that we were going in for a PI one-on-one with Giselle. Could do worse. Yeah, Albus isn't used to that. That's kind of... Jean of Arwol is famous for effectively using the former approach. I bet he is. I think the criminals of Yggdrasil district are especially scared of getting caught by Arwol. I remember him, that was fun. The Arwol way. So I took another glance at the scene. Oh. Fair enough. Hey, this old image. You've seen this a little while. Isaac and Jane. Just now it's Jane and Giselle. Why aren't you picking up the phone again? Yeah. Yeah, I can believe that. Oh no! Stupid expedition thing. Oh no. Jane closed her eyes and opened them again. Giselle's determined reflection in the glass. A container car assault by a teamer pack. The Gory's moving south from the Resource Management District. A Trackie's nest found in the Iron Forest. Unusual even for such an invasive species. Mutant Yasha's infiltrating the blind spot of the city's infrastructure. This is like a list of all the freaking violent cases I've done. The Crabmit Stampede. Just get to the point. The Mungo group's robbery today. I mean, I guess? I mean, it's true. But what exactly are you getting at here as such? Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, they came from the waters. Their destination was the Iron Forest. Really? They tried to migrate to the Iron Forest, which became full of their prey. Most dangerous one is that silver teamer that was found on the border of Valhalla. Yeah, I remember him. Killed dozens of people, had made its home in the Iron Forest. This Mungo group had been forced to move south. And if that silver teamer widens its territory, other more dangerous beasts that live in the deepest part of the Iron Forest will also move. Wait, are you suggesting? So, I mean, that would help. Of course not. I just made up a story on the spot. At me believing. Jane's like, good grief. This movie scenario? Whatever. These two are... It's curious. And the expedition unapproved because of this movie scenario, everything's going to be just as you please. Of course not. Curse those reputations. It's been tough for Jane. I mean, you think about it, like, she's been in charge of the SWAT for a little while. Obviously, ever since Isaac resigned. And what she took on, I don't think she quite realized at first, but, you know, she's had this for a while. But it is a good question. What great advice from a girl who asks the police for help every time she has the slightest need. Damn. Eight months after Giselle arrived at Winwall, and a month after Ben's drifter clowns disappeared. She had gone through many cases of the company, but she'd let Ben Schneider slip through her fingertips. And she's like getting kind of like... She's so determined to like track him down. It's causing issues. I know, Giselle, you gotta be... There's one thing I've learnt in my recent history. Like, you can do A lot of damage to those around you sometimes, and you just get completely, you know, focused on one thing. It can be bad. We got ourselves a blood red razor claw dagger from the Mungo. He's level 55. Landing a critical strike inflicts bleeding. So Mungo showed his cleverness by surviving the quietly stealing other things. Pascal gave a white mark and blood red razor claw dagger upgraded by himself. No one notices. It's the same as if it never was. Also, a load of Mungo stuff, so you can start making ultimate equipment if you haven't already started. Which you can. You can definitely make stuff. It's expensive though. Who? Also, look at all that stuff. Ginger lemon tea. Is that? Oh, it's Anne's parents. We've never met them. Ah, look at the pictures. A family gathering under Sunday breakfast. Last summer, on a rainy day, the police requested Anne to support them in the field. Don't I remember that well. After she returned home, she sobbed her heart out in her mother's arms. Yeah, that was after what started the game off, basically, with the ambush of the police. Yeah, that was Joel's death. That was rough. Healing power, an innate ability that can help others. Yumini always taught and complimented her daughter about the value of it. She couldn't just ignore Anne's wish to help more people as a troubleshooter. But after Anne entered the company, she usually came back home late at night with tired eyes. Every time Yumini saw her daughter so tired and exhausted, she felt the impulse to make her quit working as a troubleshooter. Oh no! She's learning. Oof. To stop her mum from worrying more, Anne grabs her teacup and smells. It's been like, what, nearly 100 episodes or something crazy of this whole series total. It's the first time we've actually met their parents, or her parents. I feel like this should have happened sooner, but, you know. She stays asleep. Is that so? Huh? This is for Arnie's. Last year, Anne had difficult days working hard as a student. Yeah, I mean, I could freaking do that. But she tried to hide her feelings at home so as not to worry her mother and father. Yeah, but they always know. Love the cut, by the way. Yeah. Whenever she returned home leaning on Irene, she immediately collapsed into bed without even taking a shower, regardless of her parents' worried looks. And sometimes, witnessing brutal crime scenes or being treated as a child by her co-workers had her feeling irritable. Yeah, it was difficult for a while. She would throw tantrums in front of her mother and father when she returned home. Her body and mind were both strained, and sometimes her will to carry on threatened to break. But her parents never told her to quit working as a troubleshooter. That would be very good. Huh. Yeah. Yeah. True. Tell me about it, buddy. Well, Vacation was a very strange concept for Anne, who joined the company at the end of the summer. Didn't we have, like, 2 weeks off after clamping down on the white tigers and arresting Fu? I seem to remember there being, like, a week or 2 off for everyone. That could just be me. Damn. Also damn, but true. It's kind of like illegal to not give holiday. Just been so busy. There are Mongos in town. I think we'll be busy for a while. Wait, that's... Well, shit. I didn't even realize the picture. Huh. Probably true. Besides, get the black tigers on it. Not the only troubleshooters in town. I've done what I can. The Wanhua Pharmacy. Letten and Haixing. This is an apothecary? What in the hell is this? A lonesome back street off Shooter Street. A shabby pharmacy and a dead-end alley. An old wooden sign named Wanhua Pharmacy, which shows its long history. The sound of groaning from Haixing. One early Sunday morning, Letten called Haixing on his phone. Haixing told him he had another appointment, but Letten was stubborn and made him reschedule. Moxie Bustion. What the? Hold on. I got. No. Oh no. You didn't see that. I misclicked. I gotta look this up. Moxie Bustion. Moxie Bustion is a form of therapy that entails the burning of mugwort leaves. It's a small spongy herb that is believed to enhance healing with acupuncture. And such leaves are burnt close to the skin surface using a stick to apply heat. Derived from Chinese medicine. So yeah, it's that explains this. And most definitely this. Haixing inhaled the scent of incense that was as thick as the sunshine that filled the room. I've never done acupuncture. Seems crazy to me, but yeah. Alternative medicine. This procedure is approved by conventional medical science. I bet it is. You just got better than before. Well, that's a hell of a line. Yeah. A heart transplant from a person who had a revival ability. So, the whole Fortress of Suffering, a reminder. This is where Haixing was sent after the alleys were destroyed, basically. And Carter sent him on his way to save everyone else. What actually happened at the fortress? We've never known. It's been left deliberately vague. Only little fragments of information here and there. We do know that Haixing was there for a while. And that he was ultimately helped to escape out by a fellow inmate, effectively. That's come up in one or two of his, it's come up in some of his personal items. I've had told that story. But he never said how he got out. It would appear he basically killed himself. And then had a heart transplant with someone, from someone who could revive themselves and use that to bring him back. That is hardcore. Now, I should also note at this point, it has been mentioned and it's come up before about there being like a second troubleshooter game, which I believe is being looked at. And the odds are, I think the devs have talked about this, is that if there is a second game and they do actually go ahead and doing it, which they are looking at doing, it might well focus on Carter's trip to, because Carter's still got all the Spoonists in tow, and he's off to the Fortress of Suffering, or something along that. That's where they think that the Promised Land is going to be. So, but yeah, that's chaos. But after a year, the heart that had kept him alive was now threatening to kill him. That is crazy. Undying slaves. That's basically what happened to Hyjing. Man, he got fucked up. Undying. Hyjing smiled bitterly upon hearing that word for the first time outside the fortress. Hyjing's dying. Not undying. He's straight dying. It's interesting when you do, like, I haven't shown off very much, like, you can, like, click on them as they're around, like, in the office and such, and he does sort of sometimes say, like, he's running out of time. I wonder if that's what he meant. Yeah, it's a bad place. You need a new heart. Find a donor, or buy an artificial one. Powerful energy given by the heart of a person with a revivability will be gone. And you will need a long time to get back on your feet after the overload your body has suffered. Jesus. What do they say about using ESP power? It's the self-destruction of the alleys. Does. Tim's not convinced. Yeah. Well. It's kind of bad realizing what bad state Hyjing's actually in. Meanwhile, I was wondering when this was going to happen. It's about time these two got to have a chat with each other. Oh my god, look at that! It's like Irene playing basketball. She's in the things. The little things that she's in the other one. That's pretty cool. That's awesome. I bet she'd be awesome at basketball somehow. She's just awesome. I mean, I'm biased, I know. You got Brittany here. She's here again. Yeah, you know, quick learner. She's learned a lot. Exactly. A year ago, Irene roamed the town to find crime scenes whenever she had free time. But after joining the company, the experience gained in the field, she constantly reflected on the past and present self to become better. And now she knows that keeping herself in top condition is more important than continuously roaming around the streets. After passing the official troubleshooter test, yay! She did it! Irene finally gave up her constant patrols around town that she continued for so long. She filled her spare time with things that kept her body and mind healthy. I could learn a lot from that. Agreed. After dispatch, Alice helped Misty to fully concentrate on her own case, and aside from some instances, she did. She didn't care about the nicknames of her colleagues. Oh, nice. Sam was used to being friendly regardless of who the other person was. But Misty was different. Because she was someone he knew worked with his brother Rion. Correct reaction. Good point. I bet it's a sight. The hero is cool. He did. Well, you just call and ask him. It's a fair point. It's a freaking dog, by the way. Just realized, isn't that freaking from Chaos Brush? Huh. Diane, I think that is? Misty had many conversations with Rion as a friend and colleague after she was released from prison. Oh. It's gonna been working together for a long time. Oh no. Can you just keep the stories of our family a secret? I mean, how the Bloodwalker line is a clan that is carefully supervised to keep the genes of the Emperor's ESP power pure. Or maybe it's your other brother who was exiled and then died in Valhalla. Christ. She's basically suggesting, she's like, yeah, I know a shitload about you. Or is it that you were a child who really hated cucumber? What? Every time you took a shower, you asked Ron to dry your hair? Here we go. Old habits die hard. Oof. I mean, it is true. Like, she might be working on the good guy's side. Doesn't make her a good guy. And where everyone in the company knows. I mean, what's there to hide? Exactly. I miss Chaos Brush, by the way. If that's not clear. Meanwhile, so this is just basically a catch-up with all our people at the moment. I know. Stop bothering me. Speaking of the devils, here we are. Oh, no, that's Diane. It's great to see Chaos Brush. They're great. An old building in the Silver Cloud residence area with a red brick wall without a single window. Unacceptable. A Camilla, apparently, over there. Repaint the wall to make space for the team's new work. This is all their old stuff. Yeah, it's kind of sad, isn't it? Yeah. Chaos Rush is a team that enjoys the moment we paid more than what we paid. That's it. I miss Chaos Rush. I bet you would. Interested residents who were passing by stopped and started to watch their work. Fresh starts. They're good. I see. I was about to wonder what on earth Kylie's doing here. Now we know. See any problems? Yeah, it'll be fine. Good. Last Friday, Ray and Kylie was working overtime at the workshop. Yes, we remember the scene. Asked for Kylie to do a safety check of the building her team would paint. Oh, I see. That's why she's here. It's nice that the two of them are starting to, like, rebuild here a little bit, because it got really dicey. Yeah, indeed. While during the company, Kylie used to work as a mechanical fitter. She encountered Diane fairly often. He was a heavy vehicle operator. Huh. Yeah, I was like, Diane? Awkward, isn't it? Kylie was quiet for a while, yeah. Just all awkward at that moment. Spoke to Ray as if nothing had happened. Like a design across the entire wall. Yeah. But Ray's so used to like having to like figure out what other people think and such. Again, the whole alley stuff as well. But it's nice to see that Kylie... It's freaking music. It's nice to see Kylie's like able to like kind of have it in her to kind of try and move on. It's cool. If you can enjoy wall painting, feel free to tell me. Can you get Momo and Vivi to like do a bit of painting as well? I think we can. Ah. For 3 months, casual conversations like this had disappeared between two. Yeah, ever since Ray learnt who Kylie actually was. But now, casual conversations have returned again. I'm really glad for those two, you know. I'm a big Ray fan in this game. Oh no. Let me guess. The police academy? What's going on down there? In the Silver Canyon district, there's a silver forest with a wide range of silver conifers. The police academy is located at the southern side of the hill. Both the new police force, selected through open recruitment process, and the special police, selected through special recruitment, will be assigned to police officers in each district after 8 months of training. It's, Oh, you're the damn best. A special training request from Valhalla Police Academy. They want to hold a drill that simulated a specific situation so they could share their field experience. Albert accepted the request because it was a chance to earn some extra points for the... Yeah, I was going to say, we've been stuck at this freaking cruddy rank for ages. At least 2 official troubleshooters have been requested by the Academy. One of them had to be Albus, and he asked for volunteers. Giselle, who was the last person Albus had expected to decline, refused. Letton volunteered after no one else wanted to help. But the evening right before, he said he couldn't participate because of an urgent matter. Quickly called Kylie, but she was busy. Albus couldn't ask Misty to help him, not part of our company. He called Elisa. 1 in the morning. Oof. Yeah, that's kind of rough. Yeah. What is, I hope Bianca's okay with this. Bianca and Albus... Yeah. Yeah. Alice had heard Bianca's irritated voice over the phone. You heard her. Yeah. That was the 3rd time. Stop being sorry. Oh, Albus. Words to live by. Albus was feeling sorry for suddenly asking Elisa to help him, but he felt better after being reassured. I'm gonna run non-stop for a kilometer? Damn! Here we go. What? I'll grant you a wish. A wish? Just like her and when she was growing up. I was surprised by Lisa's sudden behavior. Mm-hmm. Good times. And we have loads of new relationships. Loads of them. We've not had those for ages, so I'd like to have fun having a look at those. We'll go ahead and do so. Oh yeah, we got tons of money. We're good, man. Alright then, let's have a look at our various messages, because there's a lot that's gone on in between that. So we got we got a thank you note from Janice. We got new abilities for Misty. I might do that on camera, actually. Because this is going to be its own separate video, and, well, I'm going to have to do it anyways. I'm attending school again, thanks to you. Ah, thank you. 58 Vil, yeah, I'd get a few meals from Don for that. Thank you. And arresting the Habitat Destroyer Black Mask. 3,000 Vil. Nice. Alright then. So, let's do all sorts of bits and pieces. So, we have got a lot going on. Let's go into synergies. We've got a lot of stuff to do here. We'll go for everyone here. So, some of them have got some new ones. So, Scion here. How's my brother doing? Friendship encouragement towards Misty increases by 10%. Makes sense. And friendship towards Irene increases by 50%. If the bond is below honored, it doesn't decrease. That's pretty good. That's kind of neat. And I do definitely want these two. Getting, makes sense to have them established. So we'll go ahead and do so. Misty's got a couple of slots. Would be a good one for you, probably. Bits of movement's probably pretty damn strong, so we'll go ahead and whack that on. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll do this on screen. Irene, if a company member wears overexposing clothes, I still love that that's a thing. It's funny. And has an extra bonding slot. Nice. I was wondering if we'd ever get some extra slots. Haijing gets 100% friendship with teammates who complete a mission together with him. That's pretty nice. Not going to be too necessary because it is all pretty high, but good to know. One step closer. There we go. Finally. Friendship towards Kylie finally increases. Yep, we already know about that one. Facing who came back. There we are. So, yeah, they, we still don't know quite what this is about, though. We've still never learned. Something bad happened between Kylie and Giselle, but we've never learned. There we go. So they're now finally getting along. That's cool. I might actually make them, Kind of difficult though. Kylie's like with these two. I don't know. I'll have to see. I might look to deal with that. Technicals, yep. Hygiene, 100%. That's on top of the alley stuff as well. So that's like basically at this point, rock and roll. Unideal first encounter. That was funny. Mutual friendship increment increases by 10%. Nice. You're just 10% buff to everything. And a little curiosity. Very good. I'll mess around more of that probably as we go, because there are some slots. I'll play around with those. We've got a lot of stuff here to do as well, editing and stuff. But let's go into Misty specifically. We did not get her up to level 16, sadly. Class-wise, she just about fell short. We can still get hold of one of her abilities at least. So let's go ahead and do that. We have unlocked some much stuff as well. We now have access to the water release technique, which does corresponding damage depending on which one we choose. Wave release, waterfall, and heavy rain. Now notice that these are all ESP related. These do not require physical damage, and that is something that's worth noting. If you don't use this stuff, you don't need to worry at all about ESP abilities for Misty. But if you decide to go down this path, it's something you're going to need. So I'm kind of unsure what to do here. I kind of want to keep on a water stride. It's really useful for you. But I might have to just take it off for now, and we'll play around the water release technique. We also have access to a new finish here, Shadow Technique. We have, oh, interesting. So you got 3 specials. You got Shadow Hiding, just immediately triggers Hide. Shadow Clone ignores damage less than 20% of maximum HP. That's awesome. And Shadow Illusion, if you take damage and can put you out of action, dodge the fatal blow by swapping yourself with a decoy. That's kind of wild. That's fun, though. I might put that up. We're here to experiment. What the hell? Let's go whack those on. But yeah, the healing, the recovery jutsu's like, it's okay. I don't think it's that good. Also, this is also, bear in mind, it's 300 plus 100% ESP power as well, which is nice. But I've got potions, I've got Anne, I've got Ray. I've got enough healing going on. I don't need to worry about it too much. We did have a new blade for her as well. The Razor Claw Dagger, which may or may not be better for her. I should probably get that identified. And then we'll mess around with some stuff here. Let's go ahead and get this stuff done. Get here. Neil's here. I swear to God, Niels Lagerlof was not his original name. I swear to God that's changed. It's one thing I've noticed as well in a recent update. I feel like a lot of these last names have changed. It's kind of a thing. Let's have a look at. Oh my God. It's pretty good. We might have a new blade for you. That gives ability cooldown though, and that's a problem. Oh. 10% dodge chance is really strong. That ain't critical strike inflicts them with bleeding. Well, the idea if I'm critically striking them is that they're dead. The critical damage is like up by like 55-60% effectively. A little bit less crit hit chance. I'm gonna have to think about this. I mean, it's just -1 all cooldowns. That's pretty damn good. I'm gonna have to think about that. I'll get back to it. Okay. Anyways, what was I doing? Right, mastery boards. I'll go ahead and do Misty's on here at the very least. So we have ourselves a new ability. Unequipped. Here we are. Murky Water Jutsu, which reinforces the water release to, ability from wet to soaked wet, apparently. Let's go ahead and make that. That needs rain shower, which needs, yeah, it needs one of those. And I think I've already got a drizzle, actually. I don't need 2 of those. No, I don't have that one. And I do want to keep one of those on hand, actually. So I've got to make this up as well. I don't know how much we're going to use this ninja stuff. Like, I'm giving it a spin. I think it's kind of interesting that it's a thing. Although, to be fair, I was pretty happy with where Misty was with the rogue stuff. But I feel inclined to at least experiment with this and see what I make of it. I think it's kind of neat. But again, her rogue stuff was very, very strong. This is an ability, so I'm gonna have to drop one of these. I've got Spirit Affinity on, which, because it just seemed useful. Cast delay. Is any of these I could justify dropping? Take off Brazen Face, maybe. Take off like Final Blow. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's get rid of that, so that I could put on Murky. Now, what in the blue hell could that be? Okay, let's take this off for a moment here. I might take a body train, actually. Problem is now is that I don't have a lot of slots, and the problem is, like, I'm just trying to play around. So I might have to play around this off screen, actually, but I'm not going to do this. Or at least Ninja. I have no idea what that could be. Ninjutsu, Murky, Spirit. It's something that I have. Problem. The basics and available that I have here is like 3 pages. 4 pages still. It could be any one of these. Reinforces abilities, number uses abilities by 1. Tap range by 2. That's pretty good. Cooldown by 3. Casting by 20%. And attack abilities base damage of 50. That's pretty strong. What the hell could this be, though? I have no idea. I don't think it's going to be... Maybe, like, this? It's the only... I feel like water-related is possible. It's the only water thing we've got. Crit damage, crit chance, crit damage. Extra base damage? Maybe? It's my guess. It's water-related. It is not that. I might have to look this up. I could be here a while, but I know that there is somewhere I can look this up, and I might do so. What else could it be? Man, I have no idea. Like, maybe it's like one of these shaman abilities? And that's a shaman ability. Spirit binding, maybe, or something? Oh, it actually is! Wow, nice. Interesting. Okay, I'll take that. That's pretty neat. I got a lot of training points. I've got to work up and doing these. I'm gonna have to play around this off screen. There's no doubt. But that was the idea. As I get these abilities, I might do one more mission with her, maybe. And then what we'll do? I'll take her body training. Also, I don't need the nocturnal stuff. Actually, that's a good point. Actually, where is my? I've got nocturnal stuff on, but I can take that off. Maybe we should see where the next mission's going to be, and then I'll play around that. But there we go. So, once we get to 16, I'll do a more proper resort of all this. But yeah, you know, there's some interesting... It's worth noting, though, that the delays of these, I did note, is pretty significant. And I did notice that in the last mission. Once she used this mist technique, it did take a while, the cast delay. So that is a problem for her. All of these take quite a while. And that is a concern. There you go. All right, then. I'll play around a bit more off-screen, but we got to do that. So, where are we off to next, then? Also, we've got Troublemaker list as well. But a little bit of a scrap with these Red Sand dudes. We heard about them originally from when Misty infiltrated the mansion. That was a fun journey. And if we come following, yeah, so Mungo over here. We've got different types, yeah, sand sweepers, rangers, fighters, gunners, swordsmen, thieves, warriors. It's kind of crazy, but they're kind of awesome. And looks like there's more probably to come as well. And there we are. The Black Mask. Unsurprisingly. Oh, there is another violet case coming at some point. Okay, that's good to know. I wasn't aware that there would be another one. But it's got his blade. That's cool. So yeah, so these things have chest up of rage, single action, max rage, and activates rage as well. Dual dagger throw, I think, is what happened to Letton, and he got annihilated. These things are pretty dangerous, but we learned a lot about them, though. Where's the basic Mungo? We'll look at their mastery list here. And I can do indeed. Yeah, we're going to be seeing more of them, that's for sure. So you got all sorts of stuff here. So chest slapping, double scratching, body rolls, imitation. So this is the one here that imitate all the buffs and debuffs. And they do have some potions, and they've got some grenades as well, because that's not annoying at all. Let's look at some of the stuff they've got here as well, so... Ah, yes, you see, so depending on what class they've got, they get all the masteries available to them. That's part of the thing. Imitation is the mother of creation. Very nice. So imitation memory, yeah. Mimicking attacks and evasions here. So we're kind of just learning about how they do all this stuff here. Interesting. Interesting stuff. They've got a few spies. Inspire here might be really good, potentially, for Ray. And I might look to see if I can pair that with anything as well. I'll play around with that. I'll see if I can get any more mastery sets. And I might re-trigger Ray if I can, but no guarantee. We'll see how we go. Any event here. Let's go have a look at mission control before we finish off stuff here. What we got coming down? So we do have ourselves a new side mission here. The Gold Hand Backstreet. Which I suspect is going to be, yeah, hunting. So this is going to be about more Mungos and stuff here. And then we've got the next actual mission, which is the Metrodium Hall here. I think I'll probably do this off screen. I won't have leveling on, though. I'll only have leveling on for stuff that we do on screen. Maybe I'll have like this recording in the background, I guess, and maybe if like something interesting happens, I'll show it off. But sometimes these aren't very interesting at all. But I say that, I mean, you guys remember that one I did with Dao Su here, that Fog House. I was like, I'll just show this off, and it turned into an absolute bloodbath. Things definitely happen, so we'll see what we find. We'll see what we find here. We'll play around a bit. Anyways, man, these are all nighttime. I kind of want to keep Nocturnal on thingy. Oh well. Anyways, I'll worry about that in the future. It's a me problem. I'm going to go and retoggle our folks and play around with equipment and such like that. More bond sets as well. I'll play around with all that. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you soon.